3 of the most disturbing facial reconstructions of unknown people. Number 1 is the suitcase body. Before finally being identified as Jenny Gomez, her decomposed remains were found in a suitcase and then sketched by police. The state of her body was not good, and sadly this sketch is almost unrecognizable and doesn't really look like it has features of a normal person. Number 2 is the woman of Oklahoma Road. Discovered off I-40, when the remains were finally found, they were so badly decayed that police initially couldn't determine the sex of the body. Reconstructions of the skull indicated a very unusual bone structure and a body that only stood at about 4'8". This would have been a very recognizable person, but no one ever came forward to claim that they knew the woman of Oklahoma Road. Number 3 is the Ina Jane Doe. I don't like looking at this picture at all. It's really bad. It was in 1993 that the severed head of a disabled woman was found by a group of children in Illinois hanging from a bush. An attempt was made to reconstruct her features, but no one ever identified her. It was deemed as pretty unusual that a disabled woman wouldn't have anyone identify her, as she most likely had contact with either doctors or even a caretaker at some point. The Ina Jane Doe remains an unknown, and this reconstruction is by far one of the most disturbing.
These are normal looking photos with very disturbing backstories, part 1. This seems to be a normal class picture that anyone would take at their school, but if you look closely, you notice something a little out of the ordinary. You see, if you look close enough in the top left corner, you will notice classmates Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris holding up fake guns, but little did people know, these two would move on to commit the mass school shooting of Columbine High School in 1999. This event began to unravel as these two 12th grade students shot up their school, killing 13 people and wounding 20 before turning the gun on themselves and killing themselves in the school library. Police later found a 20-pound propane tank that they set to detonate and go off inside the building to blow it up, but since the bomb didn't work, they started the killing spree themselves. Nothing but sadness and sorrow filled the air that day as students mourned the loss of their fellow classmates and teachers, and Columbine was considered the worst school shooting at the time and still goes down in history till this day.
I'm half crazy.
All for the love of you.